You're one of the voices of this team. What does that guy mean? Or what, his story, this opportunity that may be in front of him. What does that mean to you when you're one of the voices of this team?
Yeah, it means a lot for a guy who does all the things right, from just on the field and off the field. A guy that's, going to be asking a whole lot of questions in special teams meetings, and a guy who's been seen by other coaches, other players, who's like, okay, he's getting extra work. Where's his opportunity at, right? So now his opportunity, is going to show up, and I know I'm proud of him. I know a lot of guys are proud and happy for him as well.
Jeff, you guys added a lot of guys to the transfer portal on the defensive side of the ball. What's it been like when everybody's coming on the field, whether it's the ones with the twos or during practice and scrimmage? Just what's that been like to see the defense at its full strength?
It's low-key amazing. Yeah, at first, in fall camp, just looking at it, just like you said, from the ones to the twos, it's kind of like, damn, we got all this firepower, right? We have, a good three-depth type of defense, right? We have guys that can play, and do a lot of things for this defense as well. So, it's kind of surreal, just seeing as much firepower as we have. So.
What's made this program so good of not overlooking opponents? Under Dan Lanning, you guys just every game come out and it looks like you're playing at your best level. What makes this team so good at that?
Yeah, I think we just truly try to make that about us, right? It's never about external factors or the other team, right? We know that we have a great team, and we know what, we can control what we can control, right? So, we have to go out there every game, just knowing that we got to execute at our highest level, right? It's not about the other team. We got to execute at our best level. So.
How has the staff been able to just implement that culture into you guys over there?
Could you repeat that again?
How has the staff been able to develop that mindset for you guys?
Yeah, I think they just do that truly every day. Just coming in with the same mentality, same energy every day. Just knowing that there's always going to be rooms for improvement in every aspect, right? So if we can improve every aspect every day, there's to a point where we're going to be unstoppable, right? And so going back to the last question again, it's always going to be about us. It's never going to be about the person that's lined up across from us.
What have you seen from Idaho's offense, where the quarterback played a little bit between the spring game and had a start last year, and I believe the starting tight end was a guy at UCLA who played you guys a couple of years back. Just what have you seen from a couple of their guys?
Yeah, very explosive offense. Going off of last year's film and a little bit of this year's film as well. The team that's very coached really well on offense. They like to take explosive shots. They like to take the top off the roof, right? So but then they also pride themselves on a great running game as well. So very explosive offense that we need to be prepared for, and I think a lot of the guys are prepared for it.
How's it been working with the in-helmet communication?
It's been working real great. Kind of seeing what Tosh likes to, or what the DC likes to see on the, from his aspect, and then also from my aspect coming on the sideline as well, and then having the tablets on the sideline, having those from the fall camp scrimmages is going to be great as well.
Will said on the offensive side, they kind of had to figure out how much he should talk to the quarterbacks. Like, how much do they want to hear? Like, have you had to figure that out with Tosh, and like how much you want to hear and how much explanation you need?
Yeah, just a little bit. Like, we do have some long worded calls, right? So, but if I hear some like one word in the call, I can be like, okay, I know that this is the check to it, or we want to check to this, and can I tell my safety this, or tell my D-line to do this instead of this, right? So, yeah, just, sometimes just being on the same page with my DC. I know that me and him, we meet a lot. We communicate back and forth, kind of just about calls and, what to expect.